Hello everyone. Welcome to the third session on PT365 Polity. In this session, guys, we'll look at judiciary as I was telling you yesterday. Guys, one issue which is significantly present from years is about judicial appointment. And whenever we look at judicial appointment, right, so there is always a fight between central government, executive, and judiciary. So here the basic problem is judges are appointed by judges, but ultimately the executive has to say yes. Okay, how it works I'll tell. So what is going to happen? The judges will have a committee. They will recommend who should be the next judge. They will send the recommendations to the government. Now what government should do through intelligence agencies, government will do a research of those and they will send back until this guy is not so good, I don't want him. Then again, Supreme Court, if it sends back, government has to accept. Then what is the use of government sending back? So government takes time. They don't say anything. So Supreme Court is trying to say that either you should say yes or return back. You cannot keep it for longer duration. And now they are planning to have a time frame, by when the central government should be accepting. Remember here, why are they going for this? Because ultimately the oath, affirmation, everything will be taken under president. So executive permission is mandatory. But here the way it has been done is always questioned, and that is cause of concern between the executive and the judiciary. Okay, and please understand, there was three judges case, and in the first judge case, okay, you see the first judge case was in 1981. The Supreme Court ruled that the recommendation made by the CJI to the president can be refused for cogent reasons, thereby giving greater say to the executive. So the basic aspect they wanted to tell was executive will have greater say in first judge's case. Second judge's case, they told that CJI, whatever he says, must be given more priority. And in the third judge's case, they told that along with CJI, there must be other judges who will be selecting certain people and they will send to the president or the central government or executive. See, guys, Constitution Day, 26th November, as you are aware, right? It is always celebrated. And on that day, some issues will always be there. Don't worry about it. Next, legal aid. See, guys, many people are not in a position to get legal support. It is for this particular reason, legal aid is being introduced. And remember, that is a socialist principle which says that poor must be given support by the government. You see, government is giving support to the poor so that they can fight against the rich. So whenever poor and rich comes into picture, that is always what we call as socialist principle. And that was, or that is, part of DPSP, okay, Directive Principles of State Policy, which is Article 39A if I'm not wrong. Yeah, provides that state shall provide for free legal aid by suitable legislation or schemes. Mediation Act. So basically, in different parts of the world, rather than going to the courts, or even if they are in the courts, they try to go for certain mediations where the court itself can act as mediation. There will be some retired judges and all. They will act as mediation and tell what exactly are you willing to accept, both sides. Okay, that's how they wanted to resolve the case, because both sides, if they accept, most of the cases can be, right, solved easily. So that they are planning to have an effective system, guys, where they want to have some system where at every level there will be judges, retired judges, or someone who will be sitting and helping for mediation. Next case, you have Loka Adalats. Okay, so when you are looking at Loka Adalat, Lok Adalat, right? So it is also alternative dispute redressal mechanism. Okay, it was established under 1987. Tires national level, like you also have mobile Lok Adalats, right? That's why I'm telling you all these will be repeated. But when you see almost 80 pages, 90 pages, you feel you don't know what to read and what not to read. And guys, this magazine has been very conscious. What they have done, all repeated things or whichever may be repeated, they have given everything about it. So in one form or the other form, so that in case if there is any topic from any question comes, they tell it is from ours. But remember, if you have read polity properly, some articles which are important for us, if we can focus on that, that's more than enough, guys. Don't go beyond that. Okay, Article 142. Supreme Court held that it could, under Article 142, directly grant divorce, not required, guys. UPSC will never ask you such kind of things. See, guys, not required, guys. All this. Nari Adalat. Nari Adalat is a part of Sambal sub scheme under Mission Shakti. This can be asked, guys, which operates under Ministry of Women and Child Development. Mission Shakti aims to strengthen women's safety, security, and empowerment. Nari Adalat provides women with alternative grievance redressal mechanism for resolving cases of petty nature. Okay, faced by women at Gram Panchayat level. Okay, this is very, very important. See this word. Nari Adalat is at Gram Panchayat level, mostly for petty cases. This platform will be utilized for engaging with public for awareness generation. Okay. Nari Adalats can be asked. Then guys, elections. In the year of general elections, elections is always important, guys. Okay. The president gave her assent to the chief election commissioner and other election commissioners, appointment, conditions of service, and term of office. Okay, see guys. Earlier, it was very easy to appoint CEC and ECs. They used to do it at their wish because constitution specifically did not tell who can become an election commissioner. But Supreme Court told, no, no, we will set up a committee. We will tell you how exactly you need to do. So Supreme Court told CJI, Prime Minister, and opposition party member, these three should sit and they should choose. But later government told, you are not allowing me to select judges. I won't allow you to select CEC. So you see what they did. Okay. Now you see, appointment of Chief Election Commission and other election commissioners shall be done by the president on the recommendation of a selection committee. Okay, president should do on the recommendation of selection committee. Now you see, who is part of selection committee? Prime Minister as chairperson, leader of opposition, union cabinet minister, to be nominated by the Prime Minister. You see here, this is the biggest problem, guys. Okay. Normally, what is going to happen? Two are from the government. One is the leader of opposition. So basically, Supreme Court mindset was, if we enter one opposition, one ruling, one CGI, this cheating won't occur. But government made a law which says that Prime Minister will be the chairperson, Cabinet Minister will be there, and leader of opposition will be there. And remember, guys, leader of opposition not in Rajya Sabha, it is in the Lok Sabha. Okay, the search committee. See, selection committee is different. Search committee is different. What is search committee? Search committee, there will be a group of people headed by Minister of Law and Justice. Very, very important. Okay, headed by Minister of Law and Justice, and they shall prepare a panel of 5 persons for consideration of the selection committee. Okay, you see, they will have headed by Minister of Law and Justice. What does his team do? They will select few people, and that people will be sent to the selection committee. Among those, let us say some 5 or something, they select and send. Among them, they will select. What is the eligibility criteria? Okay, persons who are holding or have held a post equivalent to the rank of secretary to the government of India. Remember, guys, earlier there was no eligibility criteria for election commission members. Now government has told who is eligible: persons who are holding or have held a post equivalent to the rank of secretary. So someone who has held equivalent to the rank of secretary to the government of India is eligible. They must be persons of integrity who have knowledge of and experience in management and conduct of elections. Salary, this can be asked, equivalent to the salary of Judge of Supreme Court. Terms of office, CEC and other ECs shall hold office for a term of 6 years, guys. 6 years. Or till he attains the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. Okay, 6 years or 65 years. He is not eligible. See this word? He is not eligible for reappointment. Very, very important, guys. Where an EC is appointed as CEC, his term of office shall not be more than 6 years. 6, very, very important. Now let us say someone became EC and he is there for 6 years. Again, he is not 65 years old. So he is made Chief Election Commissioner. He cannot continue. So whether you work as EC, whether you work as CEC, total term will be how much? 6 years. Why? Because CEC is head and ECs are below him. But any decision taken by all 3 matters a lot. So each one is equal when it comes to voting. So they are not differentiating between EC and CEC. Okay. CEC can only be removed from the office in a manner or on ground similar to Supreme Court judge. Salary Supreme Court judge, removal Supreme Court judge. An EC can be removed from the office upon the recommendation of CEC. Okay. You see, CEC can be removed only only in such a way that a Supreme Court judge is removed. But an EC can be removed from office upon the recommendation of CEC. Okay. And both of them, if they are resigning, they have to give it to the president. See, what's judiciary told? Prime Minister, leader of opposition and Chief Justice of India. These 3 should select and send. But now it has been changed. Okay. Article 324 can be asked this year. Please read it properly. Okay, see this. Parliamentary department related parliamentary standing committee has tabled a report. See, tabled report, if it is implemented, it becomes important, guys. Simultaneous election is always there, guys. Okay. Criminalization of politics. See, recently a report titled, not required. Okay. Report titles, don't worry about it. Okay. Yes. Electoral bonds. Electoral bonds. Very, 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 very important. Yes. Okay. It has been quashed by the Supreme Court, and they have told that you have to keep all the information data outside. So it is very, 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 very important. Okay. As it is quashed, no question will be asked on electoral bonds. The procedure and all they won't ask. So don't worry about it. Okay. Electoral literacy, all these are not so important. Guys. VVPAT, you see, Election Commission of India has defended the EVM VVPAT system and termed a new petition seeking 100% data cross verification as regressive. We can't make all 100% votes. Okay, take VVPAT, check properly is time taking. It is regressive, is what Election Commission is telling. VVPAT allows voters to see a printed slip for 7 seconds showing the serial number, name, and symbol of the chosen candidate. Okay, see this guys, 7 seconds is important. They will ask these type of questions showing the serial number, especially state services. If you are preparing, these words becomes very, very important for you guys. Okay, serial number, name, and symbol of chosen candidate. Voter verifiable paper audit trail, very, very important. And guys, rule 56D and rule 49MA of Code of Election Rules 1961 provide for redressal of any EVM VVPAT process verification. Okay, for state service exams, those two are very, very important for you guys. Okay, okay guys, you see, uh, I need just one more session, guys. In that session, I'm going to complete all the important legislations and other aspects that are there. Thank you guys, please subscribe. We will be doing lot of videos with respect to international relations, places in news, geography through maps and all. And for people who have opted for APPSC, KPSC and all, we will be giving economy related classes, videos and all. So in YouTube, we will be doing PT365s, but the static part where you need to focus for those exams will be done specifically, and it will be updated in the app. So those who have not downloaded the app, you can download it as well, guys. Thank you.